how to create a metastore and assign to Databricks workspace. When you create a new Databricks workspace, right, it is not automatically enabled using Unity catalog, and then you can see that like this empty one. Okay, how we can enable that? First of all, you need to go to https accounts.azuredatabricks.net. In this site, you log in as an admin. You can see that first you create a metastore. Okay, for that what we need is we need a ADLS Gen2 account. First I am mentioning that my sample metastore, and region I am going to select that any West US 3 or anything we can select it. So this is very important. Whatever region you have created your Databricks workspace, same you have to select it. And then ADLS Gen 2, you can create one storage account. You have to specify this path accordingly, abffs and then container at storage account name .net, and then folder we can specify. And it's very important, access connector. So when you create a ADL Databricks, so it automatically creates the connectors. So you have to go to your connector and we will see that. Before that, I am going to add some directory over there. This is my storage account. I am going to add some directory here, so that we will map the directory yt_test. This directory I am going to map it in my metastore. Okay, so I created a yt test. So this will be I used to I am going to use it in my ADLS Gen2 path. Okay, so this is the folder I mentioned. Now we want a access connector. So if you go and search Windows Azure search, you can see that access Unity catalog connector. This is automatically created whenever you create a Databricks instance. Okay, so if you go here and then once you copy this Unity catalog access connector, right, you have to mention in the metastore. Okay, so you just given the access connector resource ID, and then we can create it. This is the Databricks ADLS account we are connecting it. So now we created the metastore. Now we want to assign it to the workspace. So we can assign multiple workspace or single workspace. So we are going to assign one workspace. So we created the Databricks workspace, right? There we see that nothing was showing as a Unity catalog, right? Now we created a catalog and we created a metastore catalog, right? So now this will be listed over there. If you come here and refresh the page, and you can see that main. Okay, so it will show that as a main, my organization under main I can see that, right? Now if you go and create your own catalogs as well, that main catalog will be enabled automatically. Now I am just creating the my catalog. Maybe I can say that my bronze catalog or YT test catalog. YT test catalog I am creating it. Okay, so once I create the catalog, I can specify the path as well in the root directory, metastore root location. And if you want to specify the catalog name also in a different folder altogether, we can say that, right, catalog underscore test. So it will under dev, it will create one more folder altogether. And if you want to assign any permission, we can assign it. Now I am skipping that. I can go back and create the this catalog we have seen, right? This is very important. We have to provide the permission to the ADLS account, that connected, right? So we have to provide the permission as well to the ADLS account. Now before that we can see that what was there in my catalog. Now it is empty. Suppose I am creating the schema and tables, it will automatically reflect over there. Just I want to show that. Okay, now go to SQL editor and I am going to create a new schema altogether. First bronze schema I am creating it, and then here also we can specify bronze. So once I create the bronze schema, I can create a table. Now I may use the SQL editor to go and create the tables. I'm going to create a new table altogether by using SQL editor. We can create it via notebook also. So now I'm creating the catalog bronze and I'm specifying the new table name, right? Raw something sales underscore raw. Okay, I'm just creating id in only one column just for sample. So it's created the okay, so it causing some issue. I'm reloading the page. I'm going to create, so it's taking time. I'll go and change the serverless cluster. Okay, it may increase the speed of that. It's looking for the cluster now. So now I can go back and change the cluster to serverless. I'll start the serverless cluster and it will be faster. It's starting the cluster. Serverless, it will be pretty fast. It's kind of resume and start, kind of pass and resume concept. So it's created the table. I'm going to insert some records over there. I'm inserting some records. Okay, if I run both, it may cause an issue. So I can command that first line create statement and then I'm inserting it. It's inserted the records now. Now the records are inserted. Now what we can do is we can see that what was the data in my table. Okay, so I can see the table data as well. So now we have created unity catalog, everything. So now if I go and refresh, all my tables visible in my ADLS storage account, right? It's created the schema and it created the tables under the schema. It's created the tables, everything it's created. Okay, you can see that. So it's reflecting, but it's system managed, so you cannot see that what is inside. Okay, and very important is we have to given the access to your unity catalog access connected, otherwise it will not work at all. Even though we have all the access, you have to specify two different permissions here: storage account contributor and storage blob data contributor. These two access very important, otherwise it will not allow you to write any data. Okay, so now both the access are enabled. Now your unity catalog also set. Now we can go back and see the tables, and it is underlying tables also it's created. It's easy. Okay, so maybe you have to log in as accounts databricks.net, and then as an administrator you can set it as many